What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tank be chopping, and I'm back with another haircut tutorial. Alright, so y'all can see my guy right here has a lot of hair on top. He's been letting it grow. So all we're gonna do on this cut is right here, we're gonna taper the sides in, taper the back, line them up, just clean this man up and make it look good. Let's go. So I'm starting off with my number 2 guard on my clippers, and as you can see, I'm using those purple magnetic guards. I'm just taking all this hair down right here. I just want to get it all down to a nice length so I can actually see what I need to do to make this taper look good. So like I said, guys, I am using my number 2 guard, and I am using those purple magnetics. So just so y'all know, I do got the endless blade on this clipper. Alright, so now that all that area is debulked, I'm going in with my trimmer, and as you can see, I'm setting my bald guideline in. So we are going to be doing a high taper on the side, so I'm taking that C-cup completely off, and I'm just basically lining it up to match the top of the ear, and I'm going to clean all that up. Now I'm going in with my shaver, just getting all this down to skin. Now I'm coming in with my clipper open, and as you can see, I'm coming up about 3/4 of an inch to an inch, and I am using a slight flick out motion. And y'all know how I like to do it, guys. I set my guideline in, and then I fade that section down. So I'm starting with my clipper all the way open, and as you can see right there, I just adjusted my lever halfway closed, and I'm coming up about halfway into that section, and then I'm closing my clipper and attacking the bottom line. And as you can see right there, guys, I'm just doing some slight lever plays, just detailing this area a little bit before I move on to the next section. So now I got my number 1 guard on my clipper. My lever is open, and I'm coming up another section, still using that slight flick out motion. And I'm basically coming up almost to the top of this area right here. And like I said, I am using that flick out motion just so I do have some gradients right here. And same thing applies here, guys. I'm closing that clipper and trying to attack the bottom of that line. And as you can see, there is still a line in there, so I'm going in with my 0 guard or my 1/16, whatever you want to call it. And I'm starting with my lever about halfway open, and I'm just attacking that line. And I'm gonna adjust my lever close as needed to try to get rid of them dark areas. And if this doesn't get that line out completely, that's fine. I'm always gonna, y'all know how I do, guys. I like to do some detail work after I do my initial steps. So as you can see there, I'm just doing some lever play to try to get these areas to look nice.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
So now I'm coming in with no guard on my clipper, and I'm just adjusting my lever as needed, trying to get rid of these dark areas. And now I just switch my guards up, and like I said, guys, I do my first initial steps and I come back and I detail everything, and once I line them up in the front, I'll come back and detail more if needed. So when I start my lineups, guys, 9 times out of 10, I start in the middle and I move my way over to the side of the hair that I cut. So I just cut his left side of the head. So I started off with my initial guideline in the middle, and I just followed that guideline all the way over. Now I'm attacking that vertical bar, try to get it as sharp as possible. And just so y'all know, I am using that modification to put that Andis GTX blade on my Evos. I'm really liking this blade on this trimmer, guys. It's hitting. Alright, so now that that is done, like I said, guys, I'm going back in and detailing, just picking up the guards I feel I need to make sure this blend pops. And you'll learn this technique, you know, as you develop your barber's eye. Some people get that barber's eye early in the game, some people don't. But once you get it, you know what guards you got to use to attack certain areas of a haircut. And what you can do is you can basically go through all your initial steps, you know, come backwards with them, if that makes sense. So like what I do is I fade up into my initial steps, and then I come back and fade down. So now I'm setting in that line behind the ear, just trying to make these lines look nice and crisp. Shout out to my boy Tito Beats. He's the one supplying y'all with this dope music in y'all ear right now. Y'all make sure to subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Damn it, Tito.
Alright guys, so basically the left side of the haircut is completely done. So now we're gonna do the same exact steps we did on the left side, we're gonna do to the right side. I wanna apologize for the angle that I have on this part of the haircut. You really can't see what guard or what I'm doing with the clippers due to the angle, but y'all know I'm doing the same exact thing that I did on the other side, guys. So y'all just try to follow along. Like I said, I do apologize for that. And once again, guys, if y'all like any of these tools I'm using, y'all can go ahead and head over to the Stylecraft or the Gamma website, and you can use my code TANK10, and you can get a small discount for your basically for the whole order you get a small discount. So I've had people ask me how I'm liking this this modification on these clippers, and I told y'all in my last video, guys, I'm really liking that and this blade on these clippers. I recently just changed. I had the regular taper blade, and I recently just changed it to the fade blade, and I like the way it cuts. The only thing I don't like is when I open my lever all the way, it tends to get a little louder, but you know, for the most part it's still working pretty good. So currently I am using the fade blade. In this video it is the regular taper blade. Alright, so as y'all can see, I'm going back to this side of the taper, just doing some small detail work. Now we're moving on to the back, and we're going to do the same exact thing, guys. The only difference is here is we're not actually doing a high taper in the back, so it's going to be a smaller area to work with, but we still want to give it a nice gradient. So I'm coming in with my number 2 guard, just debulking the bottom of that area as I always do. And as you can see here, guys, I'm just setting in my bald guideline with my trimmer. Now I'm coming in with my guard open, using a slight flick out motion, coming up another section. Here is my 1 guard. Lever is open, and I'm fading this into that number 2 guard, and then I'm gonna adjust my lever close and try to get rid of that bottom line. And if it doesn't get rid of it like it did right there, I'm attacking it now with my 1/16 guard or my 0 guard. And after this, guys, that's basically my initial steps. Anything after this is just me doing some detail work. Now we're just cleaning up that edge a little more, making sure these lines are nice and sharp. Alright, so now we're moving on to the razor work, guys. Everything I did with them trimmers, with them liners, I'm going over with my blade just to make sure these lines are as sharp as can be. Alright, guys, this is the cut. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this haircut down in the comments, guys. If y'all think I did a good job, y'all let me know. Please, please, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. I got some more reviews coming, some more tutorials coming, guys, so y'all stay tuned. I appreciate y'all, YouTube. Until next time, let's go.